Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of South Coast Chef. Today we've been busy in the garden harvesting our vegetables and herbs. We came across some of these beautiful turnips. Now sometimes people look at a turnip and they're a bit like, oh, turnips. Actually, they're really tasty and they're so versatile. Today I'm going to turn these turnips into beautiful Indian samosas. So follow me inside and let the magic begin. Welcome to my cottage in the South Coast kitchen. This is where all the cooking happens, all the magic happens. So yeah, like I said, we're going to turn these turnips into Indian samosas today. Basically all you need to do is get 3 medium-sized turnips, dice them into 1 centimetre dices. You'll need 1 onion diced and 1 garlic clove diced. We're going to use spices that include chili powder, cumin seed, turmeric and ginger. Tomato paste to help bond a curry paste, a couple of sprigs of rosemary and some sea salt, and of course olive oil. First of all, we're going to saute off the onion and garlic into a frying pan with just a little bit of olive oil. And then we're going to add our turnip. I'm just going to add a little bit more oil and turn the heat down. And we'll just let them cook nice and slowly and we'll come back to them every now and then. Move on to the samosa dough. All you will need for the samosa dough is 2 cups of plain sifted flour and 1 teaspoon of toasted cumin seed into a large bowl, just like so. Then you'll need 4 tablespoons of olive oil, just in like that, and 4 tablespoons of water. Just like that. And a pinch of salt just for seasoning. And all we're going to do with our hands is just mix that in together. Until the dough forms. If it becomes a bit dry, like so, just add a little bit more water. There we go. You can see the dough is starting to form. There we go. Perfect. We have our dough formed. I'm just going to leave that to rest for 5 to 10 minutes, just to let it relax a little bit. Check our turnips. Now we're going to make our curry paste. All we need for this is the tablespoon of chili powder, tablespoon of cumin, turmeric and ginger, about 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, and 2 tablespoons of oil. We're just going to mix that around. Forming a paste. Season it with a little bit of salt and then add our rosemary. Now these turnips will be about halfway there by now. So we're going to add the curry paste to the pan. Very good mix in. And then we'll just turn the heat up slightly, just for the next minute or so while it just cooks up. Okay, so the samosas have now been cooking for 10 minutes or so. They're nice and soft and still got that crunch. The dough is also nicely rested, so we can crack on and make our samosas. We've got our dough. Just want to pinch a little bit off, about so much. Roll it into a ball in your hand, or on the bench, whichever one you prefer, and just flatten it out slightly. And then have some oil in a little dish, just handy, so you can just dip your dough in and just spread it around your workbench. This is going to act, instead of putting flour and making sure this doesn't stick to the bench, we're going to use oil instead. Flatten it down, grab a rolling pin, and just roll it into an oblong kind of shape. Yeah, about just bigger than the size of your hand, and about half a centimetre thick. You don't want it too thick because it's not going to cook, and you don't want it too thin because it's going to fall apart, so about half a centimetre is perfect. And now what we're going to do is going to slice this in half to make an half circle kind of shape. 2 samosas. Now to construct the samosa is really easy. You put it on the base palm of your hand like so the flat bit's facing the ceiling. Get a bit of water on the tip of your fingers and just wet the top. And then we're going to bring both corners together and overlap each other. And then we're just going to pinch them like so. Just like that. So we have a cone-like shape. We'll make a ring with our fingers, place the cone inside, grab a spoon and get this lovely samosa mix, all these beautiful turnips and spices and all sorts of stuff. Get all that in there like that. And then we're going to do the same thing again with the tips of our fingers in the water. Wet the rim of the samosa. Not too much water because you'll just end up in a right kerfuffle. And this is the most important part. This is what's going to stop your samosa from breaking in the fryer. We're going to create a backbone. Just like you have on yourself, keeps you nice and up. That same thing is going to happen with this samosa. So you create a backbone. You basically, where the join is, you pinch them 2 sides together like so, and then you come back on yourself like that. So we have a backbone just like that. So see if I can show you again. We have our join, we pinch it round and then press it together, and then this floppy bit here comes over and we just pinch up the samosa just like that. And there is our uncut, very own South Coast Kitchen, South Coast Chef, Turnip Indian Samosa. Now, the oil that we're going to use to cook this samosa in cannot be at 180 degrees like it normally is in a restaurant or whatever, because the dough will cook too fast and inside will still be raw. So you need it on a low to medium heat, about 150 to 160 degrees if you do have a thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, then just make sure you leave the oil on a low heat and it's not smoking or anything like that. So here we go, let's see if it works. Samosa's going in the oil. Now, because the oil isn't at a 180 degrees, it's going to take a little longer than usual to cook the samosa, but you're going to have all that crunch all the way through the pastry, and the filling is going to be piping hot. Okay, so the samosa's been in the fryer now for a few minutes. It's nice and golden brown. So we're just going to plate these bad boys up and have a taste. There we are, lovely Indian samosas. I've just made a quick, easy dip with just a bit of mint from the garden and some Greek yogurt. So hopefully it's going to taste good. Absolutely beautiful, lovely. Well, there we have it. Turnips, rosemary and mint, straight from the South Coast garden into beautiful Indian samosas that are easy enough for you to make at home. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out the website for a more in-depth recipe and a bit of history on where the samosa came from. Until next time, catch you later.